Hey guys, EVP Man here, and today we're taking a look at the Jabra Elite 85H and comparing them to the Sony Mark IIIs. Let's check them out. Now in today's video, we're going to cover 5 aspects of these headphones. We're going to look at the 85H, and we're going to look at the Sony Mark IIIs. And we're going to compare battery life, we're going to compare audio quality, we're going to look at the call quality, so we're going to do actual call quality test, passive and active noise canceling, and we're going to look at the hear-through technology. This is not going to be a full, very robust comparison, but these are the 5 things that you've been asking for. So if you're interested in checking all those boxes and see which one rules, then you're going to want to watch this video. Let's get right to it.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
All right, so let's talk about the first category, and that's going to be battery life. So from a battery life perspective, let's look at the Sonys. And the Sonys first have a 30-hour battery life with active noise canceling on. They also have 38 hours of use if you have active noise canceling off. So that's really good. And then one of the other great features is that they both support fast charging technology. So the Sonys in particular will get you, with 10 minutes, they'll get you 5 hours of actual additional usage. So that's like crazy good. On this side, we have the Jabra Elite 85H, which is going to give you 36 hours of use with active noise canceling on and 41 hours with it off. So that's like blowing away the Sonys in a major way. Now, it also supports quick charging technology, and that quick charging technology is going to be 15 minutes though, will give you 5 hours. Now, let's talk about standby time. So for standby, if you keep this in your bag, and let's say, for example, you're not using it, it will have 200 hours of standby time. The actual Jabras, 1 year. Number 2 is audio quality. So starting with the Sonys have a warm sound signature. They are really, really punchy in the bass. You do get some mids and highs, but I find that it favors more that bass and that punchiness. One of the things that it does do really well is it gives you a feeling that you're completely immersed. So it really sounds like you have a really broad soundstage, and I really love them. You know, even watching Netflix, that very beginning where you see the end come up for Netflix, that boom, you actually feel it. It is also very warm, and again, you know you're watching a movie and you can feel everything in all the detail. However, as it favors more of the bass, the mids and the highs at times can be lost. They're not muffled, they're still there, but they're not as bright. So that's what I see with the Sonys. Now, as we look at the Jabra doesn't have the same broad soundstage where you feel like you're in a concert, but it also favors the warm side, but it has more of a bright leaning to it. So as I'm listening to the same music, listening to the same movies, using the Jabras, you're going to feel the bass, but it's not going to be as rumbly as you have it on the Sonys. But also, when the bass gets introduced to any kind of music or any kind of movie where you're seeing a lot of thunder, what you'll have is the Jabras, you're going to be able to distinguish the mids and the highs. So it has kind of a warm signature, but leaning more towards the bright as well. Hopefully that helps you understand what I'm talking about there when it comes to the quality. Neither of these are bad when it comes to audio whatsoever. They're great. It all depends on the type of music you like listening to, and also what type of sound signature are you more familiar with or comfortable with. So if you want something that's very warm, then definitely the Sonys. If you want something that is balanced between warm and bright, then I would consider the Jabras. But keep in mind again that the Sonys are going to give you kind of like that broader experience, like you're in a concert. The Jabras don't accomplish that. All right, so number 3 is going to be passive and active noise canceling. So we're going to wear each one of these headphones, and we're also then going to have a mic inside of the earpieces so that you can hear what I hear. So this is what it sounds like. It's kind of noisy, and we'll see, first of all, without active noise canceling, how much of this clutter is being cut off, and then we'll turn on active noise canceling to actually hear how it does with active on. So let's get right to it. So now I'm going to test out the Sonys, and we don't have active noise canceling on. All we're going to be using is the passive canceling that comes from the actual earpieces. Let's see how it sounds. So once again, I'm going to pause and listen to the difference. So now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cycle through some of the settings in the Sony, right? So what we're going to do is turn on active noise canceling, and then I'll stay quiet.
Noise canceling.
Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use the hear-through technology, and that's going to be option 4. Let's try that.
Ambient sound.
Now that's how much I can hear. Now I'm going to speak also so you can hear the quality of my voice through the ambient sound, which is the hear-through technology that I was referring to. So how does my voice sound? Do I sound digital? Do I sound clear? Am I still distinguishable, or am I competing with the actual noise that's around me? Let me know what you think in the comment area below. Alright, so now we have the Jabra 85Hs on, and we're going to switch from the ambient noise that you hear to what the passive noise canceling is doing on these headphones. Let's do that. Now let's go ahead and turn on active noise canceling. The last, which is going to be the fourth thing that we're comparing, is hear-through technology. Now let me go ahead and speak. So how do I sound? Do I sound clear? Do I sound like I'm competing with the noise around me? Is my voice coming out digitized? How's the sound quality? Let me know in the comment area below. So now we're in the noisy environment. We're going to go ahead and switch from normal mics to the mics on board the Sony M3s to hear what it sounds like if I was on a phone call with someone. So let's go ahead and do that. Now this is what the Sony M3s sound like in a noisy environment. This is test 1, 2, 3. Let me know what you thought about the call quality in the comment area below. So we're in the same noisy environment, and we're going to switch from the normal mics to the Jabra Elite 85H mics to see what the call quality is going to be like. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is what the call quality would sound like on the Jabra Elite 85H. This is what the sound quality would sound like. Testing 1, 2, 3. What do you think about the call quality on the Jabra Elite 85H? Now that concludes our comparison between the Jabra Elite 85H and the Sony Mark IIIs. Now what did you think about the call quality? What did you think about the active and passive noise canceling? What did you think about the actual hear-through technology? I'd love to hear from you in the comment area below. Also, if you're asking yourself, which one am I going to carry in my bag? Well, it's going to be the Jabra 85Hs. I spend a lot of time on phone calls, and this is going to be my go-to headphone going forward. Let me know what you thought in the comment area below, and help us hit 100,000 this year by subscribing, sharing, and liking. Thanks again.